Hello, and welcome to Hello Word, your daily dose of English vocabulary. I'm your host, Alex, and I'm thrilled to have you join me today. Our word of the day is during. During is a preposition, and it simply means in the time of. We use it to talk about something that happens at the same time as something else. For example, I slept during the movie. That means I was asleep while the movie was playing. It tells us when something happened relative to another event. It's an A1 level word, so it's perfect for beginners, but even advanced learners can benefit from a refresher. Let's explore some synonyms for during. A synonym is a word that has a similar meaning. One synonym for during is in the course of. For example, you can say, I learned a lot in the course of the workshop. Another synonym could be throughout. We often use throughout to describe something that happens from the beginning to the end of something else. For instance, it rained throughout the night. This means the rain persisted from the beginning of the night until the end. Another word that is quite similar to during is while. You can say, I studied while my brother watched TV. The difference is subtle. During is more formal than while. Let's delve into some more examples using these synonyms. Instead of saying, I felt sleepy during the meeting, you could say, I felt sleepy in the course of the meeting, or even, I felt sleepy throughout the meeting. Although throughout suggests a slightly longer period of sleep. Remember, synonyms aren't always interchangeable, but in many cases, they work. Now, let's consider antonyms. Antonyms are words with opposite meanings. It's a bit tricky to find direct antonyms for prepositions like during, but we can think about words that express a time before or after something, rather than happening at the same time. Consider the word before. Before indicates something happening earlier in time. For example, I ate breakfast before going to work. This is the opposite of saying, I ate breakfast during my break at work. Another possible antonym, though not a perfect one, is after. After indicates something happening later in time. I went to the gym after work. This is different from saying, I went to the gym during my lunch break. The phrase before and after encompasses the period outside the time referred to by during. Let's explore how we can use during in everyday life. Imagine you are talking about your vacation. You could say, I visited many museums during my trip to Paris. Or, if you're talking about your workday, you might say, I answered emails during my commute to work. If you're talking about a sporting event, you could say, the crowd cheered loudly during the final moments of the game. Common expressions using during include things like during the war, during the holidays, or during the summer. Let's look at some more example sentences and phrases using during. The phone rang during dinner. I felt nervous during the presentation. During the interview, I tried to remain calm. The power went out during the storm. We stayed inside during the bad weather. During the day, I work, and at night, I sleep. Please remain seated during the flight. During my childhood, I lived in a small town. During the meeting, several important decisions were made. During my free time, I enjoy reading books. I learned a new language during the pandemic. The children behaved very well during the school trip. I completed the project during my vacation. The store is closed during the night. Traffic is usually heavy during rush hour. So, to summarize, during means in the time of. It helps us describe when something happens in relation to another event. Synonyms include in the course of and while. Words like before and after represent opposing ideas. We use during in countless everyday situations to describe the timing of events. That brings us to the end of today's episode. Thank you for joining me on Hello Word. I hope you found this exploration of the word during helpful. Now, I have a small request. If you enjoy Hello Word, please consider subscribing to the podcast and leaving a review. Your support helps others discover the show and learn English too. And finally, I'd love to see you use during in a sentence of your own. Please share your sentence as a comment under the video. I look forward to reading them. Until next time, happy learning!